Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll tell you all the benefits you get if you opt for the bigger size 13-inch M2 iPad Air. So if you're trying to decide between the two sizes of the new iPad Air, then hopefully my video will help. Let's get started. First is general browsing. I'll show you my smaller 11-inch iPad Air as well to compare. So let's pick some busy websites, sites which have lots of elements and menu items. First up is Currys. Here in the UK, it's the most popular store for electronics and gadgets. And as you can see, you do get a nicer experience on the bigger screen. You see the default intended size of the website as opposed to a slightly smaller version. Even the menu, if you can see, you do get that full PC menu here with the bigger size, with all the drop downs and images, whereas on the smaller one, you get the collapsed mobile site menu. Same is the case with another popular website here. It's Marks & Spencer's this time. Again, more room, nothing feels squashed. And look at the menu. You get that full PC menu with drop downs, banners and all on the 13-inch. And then on the smaller one, it's that collapsed mobile menu again. But saying all that, the 11-inch screen isn't too bad either. It is more comfortable to hold the 11-inch iPad, sit on your sofa and browse as opposed to holding the bigger 13-inch screen size. Next, watching videos. Let's do YouTube first. Let's pick one of my videos. I'll pick the iPad Pro video which I recently made, and as you can see, the bigger screen means more involving experience. By the way, if you haven't checked my videos, guys, please do so after this video. I'll link everything down below, and also a small sub to this channel will go a long way. Please do subscribe, support me, and I'll keep making these videos for you. With most YouTube videos, you do get that bigger viewing area, and that certainly gives you a better watching experience. Now, if you move on to movies, then that'll make even a bigger impact. I usually watch films like this on my bed, and considering the distance where I put my iPad on my lap whilst I watch, the bigger size feels much more immersive with no doubt. Next up is keyboard. Now, here's an amazing benefit right away. Look at that full on-screen keyboard that you get as opposed to the smaller one on the 11-inch iPad. This keyboard is full size along with permanently available numbers row on the top. On the other one, you need to contend with less space between the keys and toggle or swipe the keys every time you need numbers. Same goes with the keyboard case. So the bigger one, you do get that full-sized keyboard like on laptops, and that gives a much better experience whilst typing compared to the smaller size. By the way, these are not official Apple keyboards, but they are by the brand ESR, and they are pretty good at nearly just third the price of what an Apple's Magic Keyboard costs. Again, I've recently reviewed them. Videos on my channel, I'll link it down below if you wish to check it out as well. Next, let's talk about Pro apps. Usually, any Pro app that you take, it's made up of main screen divided into several smaller sections. Take LumaFusion for instance. The main screen is divided into smaller sections for the preview window, file browser, and the main timeline. Now, with the bigger iPad, you get more room on each of these small sections, and that adds more precision when you're trying to hit those menu icons and control elements. I even get a bigger preview window, which is really nice, as usually on the smaller one, I double tap and go to the full screen mode to check the preview. But whereas here, since you get a bigger preview window, I can just watch it right there without having to go into the full screen mode. Same is the case with other apps. As you can see, you do get bigger preview windows and more room available for controls. Let's do multitasking next. You do get more room if you have multiple windows like I have here via Stage Manager. You do get an experience which is closer to PC or laptop when you have that more room to play with your windows and content here. Compare that to the smaller size iPad, you can definitely see that it's much more squashed, and on the big one, it feels roomy and you got more screen space to play with. Next, let's talk gaming. Okay guys, there are two things here. For casual or handheld gaming, the small screen iPad works brilliantly, like say Subway Surfers or even playing Call of Duty. The small size is really nice and comfy, and it doesn't strain your hands that much. The 13-inch iPad is not really meant for handheld gaming. Maybe you can play casual gaming which needs simple controls by using a stand, but games that have multiple levels of control, it's not ideal to hold the big sized iPad and then play. That weight will start to get to you soon. But what the bigger sized iPad is great for is when you pair a controller and a proper stand on your desk and then play games that way. I here have paired my PS5's DualSense controller with the iPad, and the game which I'm playing is called Real Racing 3, and you do get that amazing console-like gaming experience via the large screen iPad and a proper physical controller. I only wish more games on iPadOS supported external controllers. And then final point is laptop replacement. Now, iPads with iPadOS cannot really replace your laptops yet. But for those who can work within the boundaries of iPadOS, the bigger sized iPad paired with a full-size keyboard case will provide an experience much closer to a laptop. The 13-inch iPad Air feels completely at home on a work desk or on your lap, with portability being the secondary factor. And if you feel that all these points that I mentioned till now take priority, then the biggest sized iPad Air is the one to go for. Personally, even though I love the fact that I can get more involved movie watching experience and more room to work on my pro apps, I still love the portability which the 11-inch sized iPad offers. It fits into every nook and corner of my lifestyle, so I personally would opt for the 11-inch screen size. But again guys, based on your requirements, if you feel that the 13-inch iPad Air is going to meet the needs of your requirements based on the points which I've discussed in this video, then yes, by all means go for the bigger size. And it's great that now you don't have to pay pro prices to get that bigger screen. You can get it at the mid-range iPad Air as well. So that's all for the video guys. Do you have any queries? If you do, please do leave them in the comment section down below and I'll try to respond to all of them. Once again guys, if you're enjoying my content, please hit that like button as it will immensely help, and do subscribe, support me, and I'll keep making these videos for you. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.